Okay, well, we have an emergency. We got to ditch, or Matt's gonna have to ditch the drone, which means we're gonna have to go for a hike. Okay, Matt set it down. Hopefully it's not too far out. Quarter of a mile maybe?
834 feet.
834 feet.
I don't know that I landed her very correctly though. She was heading towards the trees.
Uh-oh.
I can show you guys the last image that I have on the screen here. I was afraid of this, but that's what happened. So I was trying to land her in this arroyo, and I lost transmission just before she dropped, but I know she's going to be in this general area, so we're going to head to the map here and see if we can try and find her.
Try to find her. Okay. Well, that's the story. That's the chance you take.
That's the chance you take when you fly in high winds and you can't get her home in time.
I knew he was pushing it. That buzzer went off, and he wanted to get that last epic shot, and we're going to pay for it now.
We'll find her.
We'll find her.
We'll find her.
All right. Well, we're going to head out here, see what we can find.
All right.
All right. Well, the drone has made a crash landing, and we have grabbed a fresh beer, and we're going to go out and take a look and see if we can find this thing, and hopefully we don't have too much damage on the aircraft.
I'm hoping.
Right, pilot?
I'm hoping.
All
It's
right.
a pretty tough drone, but I turned off the obstacle sensors this time, and yeah, it happens to be the one time that I do, and she happens to crash land. So I ditched it. I tried to control the landing as best as I could, and I got about tree height before I lost the signal. So I'm kind of feeling we're going to have a pretty positive recovery, but we'll see what we get. We're in some pretty jungly stuff.
It's pretty woody. We're going to take a hike, and I hope you can hear this because I don't have my good mic hooked up. We're going to take a hike, and I'm not going to carry it with me. But you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, well, let's go. Well, as we move along, Matt is tracking his GPS for the drone, but in the background you can see the cliffs. What a beautiful sight. And as we move on, hopefully we can find an undamaged drone. Thing we have noticed is there are elk tracks everywhere. We saw some tracks that even looked like wolf tracks, which were a huge canine track, and there's been no sign of people out here, so they were all wolves in Catron County, and we're wondering if that's the tracks that we saw. Okay, well, Matt is picking up a signal from the camera, so we can see a video picture. The camera's upside down. It looks like it's on the ground, but we're trying to get to it before the thing loses complete power, or the power gets down to zero. We might be kind of screwed looking for it, but we should be close. Okay, well, Matt says it should be right in here somewhere, so we're gonna kind of spread out here a little bit and see if we can find this thing. Okay, we are still looking for the drone, but I was walking here on the upside of this arroyo bed and came across this, which I thought was a little bit interesting. Obviously it's been here for a long time. There's a little opening, and I'm not sure what this is all about. There's nothing in there, but kind of an interesting find. Looks like it's been here for a long time. Anyway, cool stuff you see out in the woods. Okay, we're hunting for the drone, and Matt came across it. So we got the
little dot sort of underneath the arrow. The arrow is the bird, the drone itself. There we go. So we walked towards it. Figured this was roughly ground zero. and I didn't see it at first because it was right in the shade. But yeah, as I looked down, right there on the ground is.
And
That's how we found it.
there's the bird. Upside down, but it seems to be in one piece.
One piece does not look to be, the arms and whatnot don't seem to be damaged. And this is a recovery successful. Let's see what we get.
I was getting a little worried. We've been
Sure,
walking
yeah.
around for a while trying to find this thing.
Oh, we got damage. We got damage. Big time damage. Oh, big time damage.
Uh-oh.
This was unsuccessful.
Not good.
Bird is destroyed.
Oh
Bird
no.
is destroyed.
Oh dude.
Okay. Well, I'll show you guys what we got here. This is unfortunate, but right away I can see a broken arm right here. And I can also see a broken motor off of this arm right here. Just looking at it. The gimbal itself looks to be untouched, which is amazing. So still use this as a gimbal camera. Unfortunately.
Oh, it's
That took a very nasty hit on the side there somehow.
yeah.
And she's not completely done for. I've seen people who will glue these back together and actually get it to work, but
Yeah, she's pretty torn up.
well, I've got DJI Care and I still have it within my year, so I can just return this and get another one.
Okay, well that's a sweet deal.
That will be a sweet deal because I can get a brand new drone. And yeah, it looks like the front sensor hit something really hard, like maybe that rock right there, because I can see powder
Oh,
coming right off of it there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Well,
bummer
bummer. That's the end of the flight for
this weekend, huh?
this weekend, but we can still use it, I think, to probably get some footage from it. The
All
battery
right.
still is showing me 1 bar, so didn't destroy the battery.
Okay, well,
Okay,
it is what it is.
it is what it is. I can't wait to see what the footage looks like.
Right.
The footage is going to look at.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to head on back.
Okay.
All right, well, it is Saturday afternoon, and today is Matt's turn for dinner. So Matt is doing pozole. We are doing pozole, yum.
Yum.
And it's going to go in the Dutch oven.
You got the old Dutch
And
oven.
we're going to be cooking here on an open fire.
We've got,
Yeah.
what do we got in there? 6
We have
cups of
6
water?
cups of water. We're going to throw some chicken bouillon in there to give it a little bit of flavor. And let it cook here for about 3 or 4 hours, right?
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
We're going to start with the hominy. If I can get the bag open. Hey, I got the bag
All right.
open. We'll put that in there. This is frozen. That's going to take about 4 hours before it soaks up that water.
It's ready to go. Yeah, so we're getting an early start here. We're going to build up a little oven here that we can move some coals to and take it from there.
We're gonna make a little spot in here where we can dump some coals in and get this guy started.
Okay, well, it looks like Matt has everything laid out here. I'll let you tell us what you got going on here, Matt.
Okay, so we got here some minced garlic that we're gonna add to it. Just a very little bit of some ground cumin.
Doesn't take much. That's
Doesn't
a really
take
strong.
much.
That's
Very-
a strong spice.
Very, very strong stuff. And then hard to see there, but that says
Mexican
oregano.
oregano. Yum.
This stuff's got a wonderful taste and flavor. So let's go ahead and.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. This stuff definitely has its spice. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the oregano. We'll take it over here to the pot. And I'm just going to add, I would say maybe a tablespoon.
That's about what that looks like.
That's probably about a tablespoon.
Just enough for flavor. You can go add more or less if you desire. The cumin, I'm going to be real careful with. In fact, I'm going to try and pour it into a spoon here.
Yeah, because it does
that's
not.
strong, and hopefully the wind doesn't blow it away here.
Right,
But
we are dealing.
I'm just putting this on a capping titanium spork, so we could call that maybe a teaspoon.
Yeah, that'd be plenty. Cumin is a very strong spice.
Very strong spice, but it'll give it a good kind of earthy flavor to it. Go ahead and put that in there. And last but not least, we're going to do some minced garlic. I think it's really good to do it with fresh garlic, but since I have this, I figured we'd go ahead and do
go ahead and use it.
I like garlic, so we're going to add a good amount to it.
You've got to have garlic in your pozole.
Absolutely. And of course, we have some hot red chili to go with this later on.
Excellent.
And, here shortly, I'm going to show you what the pork is that I'm going to add to it here. So stay tuned.
Hang with us. All right. Well, we've got the lid on it. We've got some coals underneath, and Matt's going to put the finishing touch on this cooking apparatus that he's got going on here. This is a Dutch oven, and this is the way you do it, folks.
Get some hot coals there on the top, and
yeah,
it's on the bottom and all around the sides. It's going to be a nice boiling machine here.
It is, and we're going to let it cook for probably about 3.5 to 4 hours, and then we're going to have pozole.
Pozole with some tortillas.
Yum.
Yum.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Well, we're sitting here enjoying the fire. It's been crazy windy most of the day. Right now it happens to slow down for just a minute, but we got pozole going, obviously.
Check
and
this out.
I can smell it from over here.
Check this out.
Use that rack.
Oh my goodness.
Pozole is cooking.
It smells delicious.
It smells tremendous.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. The brats are on. I'm going to say don't try this at home, kids. Let only experienced professionals attempt this kind of meal out in the woods. And here's our master chef at work, doing a tremendous job.
Thank you, sir. This has been
it's been torture sitting here smelling all this pozole and chili cooking
the entire time.
For 2.5 hours we've been smelling this stuff
Getting really
cooked.
hungry, and now we got the smell of bratwurst and red chili cooking on the grill. So it just keeps coming and coming.
It just keeps getting better and better.
One more hour. We're going to cook up those bratwurst, chop them up, and cube them up and stick them inside the pozole pot there and let them cook for about an hour, and we'll be good to go. And we'll serve it on top with some red chili and
Yum.
Beautiful, beautiful New Mexico dish here.
Yep. It is looking really good.
Absolutely
we got
delicious.
the red chili and the brats, and we have our pozole cooking underneath the coals here in this cast iron Dutch oven. All right, well, it's starting to get dark out. Probably 5:30, maybe closer to 6, but it's getting dark, and it really is cooling off a bunch with the wind blowing. It's probably, I'm going to say, somewhere around 40 degrees. Maybe even cooler with the wind chill factor. I don't know, but yeah, it's been a beautiful day other than the wind. But I got to say, I'm sitting here looking at the most tremendous meal you could imagine out here in the woods. And we've been showing it, but golly, I've been smelling it for the last 3 hours, which has been driving me crazy. I'm looking forward to getting after it. Matt's over here working hard.
I'm over here doing the happy, can't wait to eat this food dance, because yeah, I've been sitting here smelling it the entire evening, and Roger and I are just drooling over it.
It smells tremendous.
We're
yeah,
so close to being done here. One more hour.
Okay, so Matt's pozole is done. It's late. I've already had a bowl. He's going to have second round here, but it came out really, really good. I was impressed. There's a lot there. Matt's going to be eating pozole for the next week. but yeah, it came out delicious.
Oh yeah.
And my nose is still running from the red chili. I had to take off my jacket and my hat because I was baking with it. But great job, Matt.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. I thought it came out pretty good, and you're right, that red chili was really hot, and I'm going to brave one more bowl of that
One
stuff.
more bowl. I might have some a little bit later, but golly, I'm full right now.
I'm full too, and I'm hoping for no cat holes at 2 a.m.
Right. Thumbs up.
Thumbs
Good job,
up.
buddy.
Thank you.
Well, good morning. It is Sunday morning, and we have coffee on. We have a fire going. Nat's trying to catch some sun
Cold this morning.
because it is brutally cold. What did we say, about 21 degrees?
21 when I got up this morning. Everything was frozen over solid. In fact, Roger's cup over here, that's not snow or anything. That's solid.
That's frozen
block of ice
solid
right
through.
there.
Yeah, it did get cold last night.
It got cold.
Yeah, so we're going to have some coffee and just try to warm up here and see what happens from there. It's going to be pack-up day, but we're in no rush. All right, well, we've put all our gear away and ready to start loading up the truck. But thought we'd take a short break here by the fire one last time. It's still cold. It's probably about a good 30 degrees out here. So anyway, we're trying to warm up by the fire, and we're going to be heading out here in a little bit. We'll show you some cool scenery on the way out. What do you think, Matt? Ready to get out of here?
I'm ready to get out of here, although I could stay another week or two. It's been cold, but it's been really nice, and always enjoyed getting away and coming out here to the SawTooth Mountains out here in the Daddles. So
I could do another night if I didn't have to work tomorrow.
totally, I could too.
Yeah.
I could too. It's been a good time. So
Been a good time, yeah. So we're getting ready to pack it up and get out of here. We're gonna probably stop in Pie Town and pick up a fresh pie for on the way home. But yeah, we'll see you here in a little bit. All right, well, our time is up here at one of our favorite camp spots here in the SawTooth Mountains. We love calling the Daddles. It's been a beautiful 3 days. It was a little windy and a little chilly, but nothing that we couldn't handle.
nothing we couldn't handle.
Yeah,
Good time
it's been a great 3 days. Good time to unwind, recharge,
Absolutely.
whatever you want to call it. But we're not done. We'll show you some more stuff on the way out. But we are done at this campsite. We're going to get in the truck where it's warm and turn on the heater, and head out. So stay with us. So on our way back to home, we decided to make a stop here in a cool little town that is famous for one thing, and it's pies. So we stopped to hit up the gathering place, is the name of this, and we're gonna go in there and get a pie. All right, well, we just went inside this cool little pie shop, and oh my gosh, does it smell like heaven in there. They had many different choices. Ooh, look at this. Look. Matt's got his pie.
I got my pie. This is the one I've been wanting to try and get for the longest time. It's called New Mexico Apple. It has green chili and pinon nuts inside of it, and I can't wait to eat it.
Yeah, it looks delicious. And I got the regular straight up apple pie, and I can't wait to tear into it. So cool stuff.